Hey world, it is Sheila, and today I wanted to just follow up on the 4 human needs, which I pooped the bed yesterday and couldn't remember all 4 of them, and so I wrote them in the description box for you guys, so hopefully you clicked on that. And I'm going to just talk about, so yesterday I talked about the significance part and a little bit of the variety for the OE, my SE. And today I wanted to just kind of chat about the NI in my stack, which is third, being certainty, and I'm certain about that. And the last one, my TE, fourth, is kind of like what was that? I know it's like for tribe validation, connection. And all 4 of them play a huge role in my life. I mean, obviously everybody wants to feel all of them. I would probably say my certainty, I am okay without feeling like things need to be certain in my life. There's a few things that I like to know that are certain. Like that the bills are getting paid, my husband's got a job. Some of those certainties, food's gonna be put on the table, like we're not gonna be homeless or starving. Those core human needs, just to be able to function, those are important to me. But everything else for certainty, I really am like, it'll just wash out in the laundry. That's my way of thinking about things. I don't ever think about, oh no, what if this happens? What if that happens? And stress about that. It'll pop into my head and I'll like, we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it works. Well, I don't need to know that certainty on things. I'm like, very much, I had wrote in a comment to somebody, I'm very much, you can't worry about tomorrow because tomorrow might not even happen, basically. So I'm the total SE mentality of, this is what's going on right now, let me just deal with this, and in the moment I see what needs to get done and I do it. And I know where I shoot myself in the foot with that is planning. My planning. I just don't plan for much. I don't plan my days. I don't plan my weeks. I don't plan my months. I mean, yes, there's things on the schedule that I have to put in. Somebody else is like, oh, let's do this on this date. I'm like, okay, and I'll pencil it in. But I don't go to bed at night and think, oh, I should do this tomorrow, I should do that tomorrow, at all. And I really should, because I waste a lot of my days like, oh man, I could have done that today. And I'm like, if I would have just planned that in my schedule, it could have got done. And I am horrible about that. So I really wish I would start getting better at writing lists and putting down my plans for the day and doing them, because I don't ever, I shouldn't say ever, rarely, 99% of the time I don't. And then that 1% when I do it, I'm like, oh, that was awesome, I got so much accomplished today, I did so good, like pat myself on the back, I'm like, yay, Sheila. And then I don't do it, I keep not doing it. Same with like meal planning. Once in a great while, I'll sit down with my cookbooks and like, okay, I need a meal plan, make a plan for the grocery store, and I'll do that. And I'll do it maybe for like a week or 2 in a row, and I'm like, I'm on fire, people. Look at me adulting and being so grown up. And then I fall off that wagon, and the refrigerator's empty, and my husband's like, what's for dinner? And I'm like, how about spaghetti? I think we have some sauce on the shelf. And then I feel like crap, because I'm like, that's the least I could do, is just have some of those plans. I really should. And so that's something I'm constantly working on, having those certain plans scheduled in to get crap done, because I'm such a procrastinator, huge procrastinator, and then I get down on myself. So I really want to work on that. I really do. But then it's always like, ugh. All right. And then my TE, my connection with the tribe, I think as long as my not validation, but my significance, I'm feeling like I have that connection. So I think as long as I have that feel of being accepted by others in my life, then that connection just kind of comes. It's like the yin and the yang for me. And I don't go out of my way to make friends very often. I usually wait for people to come to me. I rarely ask people to go do stuff because I don't like rejection, like I've said. So I don't like putting myself out there, but then I miss out on things. So I'm really trying to work at putting myself out there and be like, hey, you guys want to get together? Want to do this? And even if they don't want to, I'm like, okay, then maybe next time. And I'm getting better at trying to do that. Like right now I'm heading out for a lunch date with a new friend of mine that we just started chatting with, and she's also a homeschool mom. And she'd asked me about, I tutored English grammar last year for the class, and she was thinking about taking that role because I'm moving to a new community this year. And she's like, can we get together and go over some questions she had? And I'm like, sure. And we sat and chatted on the phone for I don't know, maybe an hour. And I had never really talked with her, and I swear she's another ISFP. I'm trying to figure her out because I try to figure out everybody in my life, but I am 99% sure she is, because we speak the same exact language. It was like, when you meet those people in your life where you just feel like you've known them your whole life, the minute you meet them, they're just like, they feel like home. That is her. I mean, we were kind of finishing each other's sentences, and she's like, oh my gosh, yes, I totally. I'm like, oh yeah, and we're just bouncing off each other like that. And I'm like, so I am pretty sure we speak the same language. And what I love about OP, the system, objective personality, so I've been in the classes for like 4 months-ish, going on 4 months, or somewhere in there. And all the functions have a language. If you listen to people speak, the functions pick the same words. So if you really start learning the system and the types and their language, you will start hearing these key words come up and people use them. Like for the SE and NE people, with the people who have those in either the first or second position, use the word and talk about the word fun all the time. This is fun, let's have some fun, I love fun. And it's in like that excited, like just, that's what they would just want, that fun and excitement in their life all the time. And I talk about fun all the time. If something's not fun for me, I don't want to do it. If people aren't fun, I don't want to hang out with them. I mean, if you can make me laugh, you have won my heart. I mean, if you're fun, I want to be around you. Just fun. Life needs to be fun. And that is just my savior state. And anyone who has the SE and the NE up high, probably first or second, that's going to be in their language a lot. You'll be able to hear them talk about fun. Now, like people who have SE or NE lower, of course they still want to have fun in life, but they'll be like more like, maybe ISTJ might be like, well, of course I like to have fun, but it's at a kind of a awkward way they say it or do it, and it comes out. So it's like, that's not going to be in their main speak language. And there's just a lot of other little keywords that certain types use, and it's been fascinating to watch these videos because we type people every week, and then we get to watch a class. So you get a whole week to type somebody, and then Dave and Shan put out a class on that person, and they type them, and you can see how close you get to them. And sometimes I've gotten, you know, some parts right. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, Mama went off the track on that one. And so it's been really fascinating to listen and watch it. So if you guys are ever interested in expanding your horizons, I don't know, it's early. I've had one cup of coffee and now I need to go ahead and get some food in me. And so I'm like running low on fuel. And so, yeah, OP system, the objective personality, they have where you can be class member, and it's great. I really like a lot of what they teach. It fills in so much that other systems don't touch on, and so yeah. All right, so thanks for listening to me ramble some more. And so if you guys were able to watch that Tony Robbins video yesterday that I posted in my description, what rings true for you guys? Is your life theme about being significant? Is your life theme about, I need certainty in my life? If things aren't exactly the way I need to plan them, and everything needs to be organized and structured, that's going to be your lead SI and NI people, IJs. So if that's not you, like a lot of people who think they're INFJs, and if you're kind of an INFJ out there who's just like, I need more excitement in my life and variety and more and new and more and new, then most likely you're not an INFJ. INFJs want that same material worked over and over until they perfect it and dig deep and get really into it before they move on to the next thing. I'm kind of like, oh, I get what I want out of this. I'm like, ooh, squirrel, what's over there? And then, or do you need the variety like EPs do, like just more, and I need new, and I need new, and I need to keep going and new, the spice of life. And then the last one would be the lead TEFE people who need connection. You know, they're putting themselves out there for others, you know, to get that validation, to make themselves feel, you know, better and needed and wanted, and build themselves up more. So which one do you find yourself doing all the time? I mean, because we do them all. I mean, we all do them all. But which one is like, if you want to sit and pay attention to, you know, track yourself for like a month or even a week. A month is pretty lofty. Try tracking yourself every day for a week and write down exactly what you are doing and needing from the tribe and wanting from the tribe and putting out for the tribe or taking from the tribe. And you'll start to narrow down those patterns, and then you can try to figure it out. All right, have a wonderful day. I'm off to go eat something good. I don't know, something fun. Bye.